We gotta start now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to a.
Good morning, Miss Kaye.
Good morning, Miss Kaye.
Welcome back to Guided Discovery, boys and girls. Today is our first meeting in Guided Discovery for this week. Okay. Now, but before we continue with our lesson, before I talk about another topic today, okay, what did we do or what did you do last time in Guided Discovery? Who can tell me? Can you please raise your hand? Raise your hand, please. You want to speak? Please raise your hand. Yes, Mian. What did we talk about last time in Guided Discovery?
I think present the work about the
Human lungs.
Perfect, Mian. Well done. Very good. So, boys and girls, we talked about the human lung last time, and you or some of you were able to present it, right? Presented your work. Mian, I'm gonna give you 2 points for that. 2 stickers. Good girl. I'm gonna give you 2 stickers for that. So we talked about the human lungs, and you or some of you presented their work, which was very good. But I think there's still some of you who didn't do it. So I'm gonna mark them no points. Okay, for those who didn't submit. Kyan, yes. I think I saw yours. Yeah, I saw yours, Kyan. Very good, Kyan. Okay, but there's still some of you who didn't do it. Some of you didn't turn in their assignment. Okay. So before we start, because today we are going to talk about the stomach. Okay? Today, boys and girls.
Digestive system.
Yes, Busan. So we are going to talk about the digestive system today. But before that, let's have a quick review of the previous body parts or systems in the human body. So can you tell me? I want to hear from Triviat. Triviat, can you tell me all the 6 important parts of the body or systems?
blood,
We award the heart and blood, the bones.
Ôi bé, không lấy nữa.
So we have the heart, the muscles. Okay. So the heart and blood, the bones, muscle. What else? You need to give me 3 more, Triviat. You're almost there. Finish.
Bones, heart,
Finish. You're finished. You already gave me 3. Okay, our lungs. 2 more, Triviat. And
yes.
the, what is it? Okay, Triviat, I'm gonna give you 2 points for that, Triviat. 2 points, well done. But I want to hear from the rest of you. Okay, who can give me all the 6 important systems or body parts that we already talked about last time?
I know Miss Kaye.
Yes, please, streaming. Yes, please, streaming.
I will say the blood, the heart,
and blood,
the brain,
heart and blood,
the
brain,
lungs,
the lungs,
our stomach,
the stomach,
the bones, and our muscle.
the bones, and our muscles. Perfect, Shami. Excellent. Good job. I'm gonna give you 5 stickers for that. Awesome.
I got 41 stickers.
Okay. Good, very good.
One.
Very good, Shami. So you will have 5 stickers for that because you remember everything. And that was really quick. Well done.
Miss Kaye, please.
Yes, I'm gonna call you back, Pusan. Pusan, I'm gonna call you, but first I wanna call from the girls. Okay, from the girls first. Pusan, I'm gonna call you. Okay, wait a minute. I wanna hear first from the girls. Okay, what about from the girls? Want to hear from Ngankan, Lily. I haven't heard from you. Lily, how are you? Are you here? Ngankan, Ngankan, can you tell me all the 6 important systems or the body parts? We talked about this many times already when you were in school. So if you can remember, if you were listening to Chongming, you will know all the 6 important body parts or systems in our body.
I remember too.
Ngankan?
No,
Ngankan?
yet.
Where is Ngankan? I cannot hear you, Ngankan. Cannot? Are you still thinking? Okay, what about you, Kuyan? Sammy? Sammy? Sammy, hello? Can you tell me all the 6 important systems or body parts inside
I don't
our
know.
body? Sammy. Now, boys and girls, I don't want to hear that word. I don't want to hear those words. I don't know. I don't want to hear those because I want you to do your best. Sammy, remember what I told you last time about our brain? The more we use our brain, the better it works. Okay, Sammy? Sammy, the more we use our brain, the better it works. So please, I don't want you to say, I don't know.
Me,
You have to do your
please.
best. You have to try. You have to try. Okay? Oh, yes, please, Mian. Oh, no, sorry, Mian. I want to give chance to others, please. Okay? Mian, I'm going to call you back later. Yes, Busan? Okay,
Okay.
I want to hear from Busan this time. I'm going to call you back later, Mian. Okay, yes, Busan. Can you tell me all the 6 important systems of the human body or the body parts?
Hearts,
If you were listening, the heart and blood,
bones,
the bones,
muscle,
muscles,
brain,
the brain,
and the stomach.
the stomach, and one more. One more.
And
Our
lungs.
lungs. Okay. Very good, Puson. I'm gonna give you 5 stickers for that. Well done. Okay.
Mister, can I please?
From the girls. Let's go back to the girls. I want to hear from the girls aside from Mian. Mian always raise her hand. But what about from the rest of you girls? Girls, Zungkam. Okay. Zungkam? I always see Mian raising her hand. What about the rest of the girls? Zungkam. Zungkam. Okay, like I always said, like I always say, boys and girls, I want you all to have stickers from me. I want you all to get a sticker.
Can I
Okay?
again, please? I want to do it again.
Zungkam? Hello, Zungkam. I'm waiting.
Mister, I want to do it.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Mister, please.
Girls, where are you girls? Oh boy.
Mister, I want to. I want to. I'm a girl.
Okay, yes please. Twanket. Kayan, I'm gonna call you. Kayan, wait a minute. Twanket. Yes, you please, Twanket. Please give me all the 6 important systems, Twanket. Okay? Twanket. Twanket.
Yes.
Can you give me all the 6 important systems or body parts in our body? So we have
Brain,
the brain,
heart,
the heart and blood,
blood,
mm-hmm.
bone,
The bones,
muscle,
our muscles,
lung, and stomach.
our lungs, and our stomach. Perfect, Twanket. Well done. 5 stickers for you, Twanket.
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. Now, One more. Girls, I'm still waiting for you to raise your hand. Girl,
Me, please,
aside
Miss
from Mian.
Celia.
I'm not Miss Celia.
No,
I'm not
Miss
Miss Celia,
Kay.
boy.
Please, Miss Kay.
Please, I want to do it
Okay.
again.
Miss Kay.
Okay, Kayan. Okay, Kayan. Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance, Kayan. Yes, please. What are the 6
First,
important systems?
the brain, the
The brain,
lung, the
our
blood,
lungs,
the
okay, our
muscle,
blood, our muscles.
the brain,
Finish.
uh, uh, the bones,
The
the
bones.
the stomach,
Okay, and the stomach. Well done, David. Good boy. I'm gonna give you 5 stickers too. You will have 5 stickers too, David. Very good. Okay. So here, boys and girls, remember, okay, I'm gonna show this to all of you again one more time so that you will remember next time. Because before we talk about our digestive system or the stomach, you have to make sure that you remember the first 3 topics. Okay,
And
boys
then
and girls, have to remember the first 3 systems or body parts that we already talked about. Okay, so the first one, again and again, the human heart.
first
The
three
human heart. So the human heart, remember, the human heart
is
sends
first
blood
system.
around our body. Okay, remember the function of the heart? The main function or the main work of the heart to send blood to all parts of the body. So that is the main work of our heart. The nervous system, the brain. What is the main work of the brain? Do you remember the main work of the brain? What is the main
It
work of the
controls
brain?
the whole body.
Perfect. Okay, very good, Chuming. So it controls our body or any activities in our body. So the way we think, the way we move, and even the way we feel. So the nervous system, our brain. Now, the next one, our lungs. We have 2 lungs, one in the left and one in the right. So what is the main work of our lungs, boys and girls? To help us or to allow us to. What is the main work of our lungs? We just talked about this last week. To allow us to breathe in,
And
breathe out,
and talk.
and even talk. Good job. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, so please remember those. Semi?
Digest
Okay, Semi?
system.
Because
Digest
you always say, Semi, you always say I don't know. So please try to remember those. Okay?
Hey,
Boys
the
and
biggest
girls, all of
system.
you.
Miss Kay, the biggest system in our body is the muscular system.
No, it's actually our bones. Our bones.
Muscular
Eh,
system.
But these are okay, but these are all important, Trangming. Without one of them, we might die. Okay? Without one of them, without a heart or without bones, without muscles. So
Yeah.
these are all important, okay? All together. All together, they are all important parts or systems in our body.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about digestive system. Okay, let's learn more about
I see the
digestive system.
digestive system in the files.
Yes, very good because you checked that out. Well done. Okay, so again, boys and girls, everybody say digestive system. All together.
Digestive system.
Okay, so this is
Digestive system.
Digest
very good.
system.
Okay, so as you can see here, boys and girls, as you can see in the picture, the digestive system always starts from our mouth. Okay, the digestive system always starts from our
Our
mouth.
mouth.
Then we can see we have salivary glands, esophagus, liver, gallbladder. So these are parts of the digestive systems. And we have the stomach. Mainly it's all about the stomach. But remember, the digestive system starts from our mouth, okay? Remember this. Now we have two types of intestine. We've got intestine. So we have large intestine and small intestine. Small. And we've got these large. Okay? Now, next. Look at this picture. Look at this short clip. This man is eating what? What is he eating?
Pizza.
Yes, he's eating a slice of pizza, right? So have you ever wondered, boys and girls, have you ever wondered where where is our food going inside our body? Where have you ever wondered that? Where is it going? How does it
I know.
go out of our body? Have you ever wondered that when you were a little bit younger?
Stomach.
Yes, in our stomach. 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 Okay, you say it stomach, not stomach.
Stomach.
Oh, okay. Now, the mouth starts everything moving. Okay, the mouth starts everything moving. Can you read the first sentence, please? Who can read this for me?
Can I please?
Can you read this for me, please? The first sentence, only the first sentence. I want to hear from.
Can I please say?
I
Hello.
want to hear.
Please,
Oh, Mom. Oh yes, Chwanket. Okay, you please, Chwanket. Yes, Chwanket. Your
Okay, the mouth starts everything moving. Your digestive say
digestive,
digestive
digestive system,
digestive say digestive system
system.
start working even before you took the first bite of your pizza, and the
Okay,
digestive
digestive
system will be
system.
busy.
Okay, Chwanket, digestive system, system,
Digestive system.
Digestive
digestive
system
system.
will be busy at
Busy,
work
busy,
on
busy,
Miss K.
busy.
busy at work on your
Work,
queue up
chewed up.
queue up lunch for the next few hours or sometimes days, depending upon what you you
You've
eat.
eaten. Okay, very good, Chwanket. I'm gonna give you 2 stickers for that.
K.
Well done.
We
Very good reading.
food come into our mouth, it will go into the esophagus.
I'm sorry, what is it? Can you say that again, please? Pusan? Was that
We
Pusan?
eat. When the food come from our mouth, it will go into our esophagus and into the stomach.
Esophagus. Yes, you are right, Pusan. Esophagus. We call it this one. Okay, here, I'm gonna show you real quick. Esophagus. It's like a windpipe. A windpipe. We
Okay.
have 2 different kinds of pathways or windpipe. One for our air, and one for the foods. For the foods. But it's very tiny. You cannot see in here, it's very tiny. But this one is mainly for the food. Okay, esophagus. Esophagus. Okay, so here, look at this, boys and girls. Our digestive system started working even before we took our first bite of pizza or any food. So just try to imagine that, boys and girls. When we are imagining foods or when we smell yummy foods, our digestive system is already working. Wow, that's amazing, right? And our digestive system will be very busy at work on our chewed up lunch for the next few hours or sometimes days. depending upon what you've eaten. So, for example, boys and girls, after eating, or okay, let's just say before we eat or after we eat, our digestive system is still working. It's still working, right? So let's try to find out how. How can it be? How does it work even if we don't eat yet? How does it work even if we are finished eating, right? So let's
Why?
try to learn more about this.
Because we need to live. If it don't work, we will die.
Yes, yes, you are right. Okay, can we continue reading this, please? This
Yeah, this
process
called
called
the
digestion.
digestion. So
Digestion
your
from
body
the word digestive system. So we call it, or the process of chewing food. So the process of chewing and swallowing food, we call it digestion. Digestion.
allows
It
you
allows
to get
mhm,
nourished
it
and
allows your body to get the nutrients and
eat
energy it needs from the food that we eat.
eat.
So let's find out what's happening to that pizza,
All
orange,
and
and milk. Milk. Okay, so let's look at this again, boys and girls, from our mouth. So even before we eat, boys and girls, even before we bite the food that we are going to eat, the digestion is already happening. It's because of, I'm going to show you, because of our saliva. So it's in here. Saliva.
I know,
Saliva.
Miss K. I know
Okay, do
when
you
the
know what is saliva?
start.
Boys and girls, do you know what is saliva? Do you know what is
Saliva
saliva?
is like a
It's
liquid.
Yes, very good. It's a liquid in your mouth. All of us, people, animals, we all have saliva. Okay?
Yeah.
What is saliva in Vietnamese? This is our saliva, boys and girls.
Nước
Okay?
bọt.
Okay, that is saliva. So, again, even before we eat, when we smell a tasty food, see
The
it, or
damage
think
begins.
about it, the digestion begins, or and it's because of our saliva, because once we are hungry or once we are thirsty, the saliva begins to form in our mouth.
And you
Do you
do
agree?
the sliver
Do
break
you agree that?
mix in the food
Okay,
a bit.
okay, I have a question first. I have a question for
Passion.
Triviet. I want you to sit still, please, Triviet.
Of
Okay, Queen Chi. Queen
the
Chi, I have a question for you, Queen Chi.
tea. Yes.
Queen Chi. Okay, do you know what is saliva? Queen Chi. Do you know what is saliva?
No.
I just want to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna show you first. I'm gonna show you. I know it's gross, but I'm gonna show you baby saliva. Baby saliva. Okay, so this is our saliva. Here, look at this cute picture. So all of us, boys and girls, we have this saliva. It's the liquid in our mouth. Okay, Queen Tree?
I know this one. Saliva in
Okay,
Vietnamese is
so
nước dãi.
saliva. Okay,
In
so we all
Vietnamese.
have saliva. Saliva. Okay, I'm not gonna show this anymore. It's gross.
My baby have a sliver.
Yes, all of us. All of us. Mian, are you
Wow.
trying to taste your
A
saliva?
I want to be a sliver.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so all
I'm
of us, boys
sleeping.
and
I
girls,
have sliver.
yes, your saliva spills from your mouth. Okay, so we all have saliva now. It's because, okay, before we eat, or just, or when we think about yummy foods like burgers, spaghetti, sausages, we think about them, our digestion is already working because of what? Because of our saliva. Okay, Remember, I'm gonna ask you again. I'm gonna ask a question about this later on. Okay? So the digestion happens or begins even before we eat because of our saliva. Okay, let's continue. Can you read this for me, please? Who can read this?
Please.
Until here. This first two sentences. I want to hear from Ngan Hung. Okay, Ngan Hung. Ngan Hung. Are you here, Ngan Hung? Ngan Hung.
I'm here.
Okay, could you please read us? Please read the first two sentences. When you
Đây để cô kiểm tra lại những bạn mà chưa chọn nhé. Có vẻ như cái việc chọn nhóm này nó hơi vất vả. Nên có khi lần sau cô sẽ mở cho bạn một
I'm here.
Okay, can you read this, please? Boys and girls, can you please put it on mute? Please put it on mute.
Nó sẽ nhanh hơn và đỡ mất thời gian hơn. Thực ra là thì ở trong cái này là nếu như các bạn
mute. I'm sorry, I have to mute all of you first. I only want to hear Ngan Hung. Sorry, Ngan Hung. Can you please turn on your microphone? Okay, can you please turn it on again? Okay. Okay, Ngan Hung. When you do eat,
break down the
chemicals
in the food
a bit.
Thực ra thì khi mà các bạn làm thì các bạn ấy sẽ được bình chọn nhé. Và khi mà chỉ có là trong cái trường hợp là nếu như mà những cái bạn thành viên đấy rất là gay gắt và không có tham gia thì có thể là trao đổi với nhau để đổi lại. Chứ còn nếu như mà bây giờ tất cả các nhóm trở lại như vậy người này người kia là không sai không thì nó sẽ càng càng thời gian đấy. Bây giờ bạn Thực Anh đã được vào nhóm rồi đấy.
Tongue. Your tongue helps
out pushing the food around.
Bạn Khánh Minh đã có nhóm chưa?
Well,
while you
chew with your teeth.
Oh, okay, very good. Anu, I'm gonna give you one sticker for that. Well done. Good girl. And Ganhong, please put it on mute. Okay, good girl. Okay, now, boys and girls, when we eat, the saliva breaks down the chemicals in the food a bit. So it's not too much, just a bit, which helps make the food becomes mushy, and easy to swallow. Do you know what is swallow, boys and girls?
Means the food goes down or...
Yes, when the food goes down at the back of your throat, throat. So that is swallowing food.
Like a rock is go in the neck.
Like a rock? That's a bit hard. Okay, now your tongue helps out pushing the food around while you chew with your teeth. So chewing is this, boys and girls. This is chewing. So when we eat, we always want to make sure that we chew our food thoroughly, right? Chewing. So what do we use for chewing? We use our teeth, right? For chewing. Boys and girls, I think all of us has teeth, right? All of us have teeth. So chewing. So first, the digestion, boys and girls, actually, okay, after the saliva breaks the food into pieces, it becomes mushy and easy to swallow. So it will not be too big to swallow, right? So the food, we have to break it down into small pieces before we swallow it. Otherwise, we will be choking like that. And we don't want that. Or sometimes we need to drink water, right? To make sure that the food will go through our esophagus down to our stomach or into our stomach. Okay? So again, our tongue helps out pushing the food around our mouth. It's around our mouth while chewing. So when you're ready to swallow, boys and girls, when you are ready to swallow, the tongue pushes a tiny bit of mashed up food or tiny foods or small pieces of foods called bolas towards the back of your throat and into the opening of your esophagus, the second part of the digestive tract. So we have three steps from our mouth when the saliva begins or forming. The second one is whenever we chew. So it's still digestion. We call it digestion, chewing. And then we swallow it, right? We swallow the food. We swallow the tiny foods or tiny pieces of food at the back of our throat into the or opening of your esophagus. Okay, what is swallow, by the way? What is swallow in Vietnamese? I just want to make sure that you are following, boys and girls, that you understood. What is swallow? Okay, so just like when we are swallowing your saliva, do you sometimes swallow your saliva? Boys and girls, do you do that? Do you swallow your saliva?
Already, when I am first thirsty, I drink saliva.
Yes, exactly, David. Okay, all of the people actually tasted. Of course, we tasted our own saliva. We swallow our own saliva. And that is also why, or the main reason why we also have to drink lots of water every day. We need to stay hydrated, okay, because we have lots of saliva. Even animals.
I know,
Even animals.
I know why we have saliva. Because when
Yes,
we eat the food, the saliva can make the food down in the stomach.
Yes, you are correct, David. So it will make the food mushy, just like in here. It will make the food mushy or soft or smaller, and it will be easy for you to swallow. Okay? Now, question. I have a question first. Okay, before we go to the next slide. What helps? Okay, what part of your mouth that helps pushing out the food into the back of your throat? Okay, which part of your mouth? Okay, boys and girls, which part of your mouth that helps out pushing the food around your mouth and even swallowing? What part of your mouth?
I
I
know.
want to hear from
I know, Mrs. K.
Zakan. Okay, Zakan. Zakan, where are you? We only have 2 more minutes left. Okay, Zakan. Zakan, this is just a review before I let you go, okay? Zakan, are you there? What helps? Okay, what helps us pushing the foods around our mouth and to swallow them? What helps? Our, what is your answer? Yes, please. Kyan? Kyan?
Yes.
Yes, you please. What helps us pushing the food inside our mouth, pushing it around our mouth and into the back of our throat. At the back of our throat. What helps? What helps? What helps us?
The saliva.
No, not exactly. What part of our mouth?
I know, Miss K. Choose me.
Okay, yes, Truming. Okay, yes, please,
It's
Truming.
the tongue.
Helps? Yes, our tongue. Look at this, boys and girls. Okay, all of us have tongue, right? We all have tongue. So it helps us or to push in the foods around our mouth while chewing it. While chewing. Anyway, we will continue next time, boys and girls. I'm going to go for your lunch break. We will continue next meeting, okay? Please try to remember what we talked about today. Bye, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy your lunch.
Bye.
Chew it properly. Chew your foods properly. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.